Hello, Taurus. How are you? Happy New Year. Today I'm going to do your reading, Taurus, for the first half of January. Woo woo, 2021. Okay, yes. Yes, we're going to do a general reading, so that means that it could include a little bit of everything. All right. It have love in there, finances, self. You know what I'm saying? We all love that self growth, right? Alright, Taurus, we're going to start off with an affirmation. Hope all is well. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Appreciate it all. Thank you so much. So, Taurus, I have for you as your affirmation: I can release the past and forgive everyone. Can you, Taurus? I know y'all can be a little stubborn. Not a little bit, but a lot stubborn. Can you forgive everyone and release the past and forgive everyone? Can you? I believe you can. With effort and manifestation and putting your mind toward that forgiveness, I believe that you can forgive everybody and release the pain from the past. All right? Or even if it wasn't pain, you can release the past. Things that no longer serve you, you can release them in order to gain new things that do fit the new person that you are today. Okay, Taurus? I feel myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. Oh, I apologize. It says, I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. Not only are you thinking about yourself, but you think about everybody that was involved in your past. You like, I'm freeing myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. I'm relinquishing that pain and I'm giving it up into God and let Him handle it. Okay, I'm taking it out and putting it in His hands. Okay, and I'm freeing others from that pain too by practicing what? Forgiveness. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. People don't understand the power of forgiveness and relinquishing pains and relinquishing old things that no longer serve nobody. It's so powerful. And now when you do it, you're free. You're free to gain new. You're free to understand more. And so are they. Okay? Free. I like that. All right, Taurus, let's see what we got. All right, Taurus. So far I have, either you have fire in your chart or you're dealing with a fire sign, or the action that you're taking right now is very ambitious, action oriented. This is the type of energy that you're in right now, action oriented. But you're feeling kind of heavy, Taurus. It's time to release. Trust in your higher self. Follow your higher self. You know what's good for you. Okay? Stop worrying about other people and their burdens. Stop trying to do so much for others and neglecting yourself. Okay? All right. If it's in regards to work, slow down. All right? Take a break. And I don't mean 30 minutes, I mean take a day off. Okay? Reevaluate. You know, if it's something that you're working on and it's really not for you, but it's for somebody else, then you need to drop that. Okay? Let the people hold their own weight. You can't hold the weight for the whole world. You can't. That's too much for you. Okay, that's too much for anybody. You know, and you got to know your limit. Don't max yourself out. I don't care if it's for yourself or for another. Don't max yourself out. Okay? You don't want to feel walking around this world heavy. The world is already heavy enough. Release all of that stress and tension off of your shoulders. And yeah, um, you got to put an end to something. And you know what that end is that you got to put down. You know what that burden is that you got to put down. Because you want good times. That's all you're looking forward toward now is good times ahead. If it's a job, then you know it's complete. Maybe it's a job like a temp job and it's coming to an end, and you're looking for some more something that's more long term. Um, 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 but you're great at this, but you're trying to manifest. What you're doing is you're ending something. You're putting a heavy load down, and or it's just that at the same time you're dealing with a Sagittarius or Aries or a Leo, but you're dealing with a fire sign, and the responsibilities that comes with being with this fire sign. They could be pregnant. You guys could be expecting a child, but you're looking at them for a long term, looking at them for the long haul, and you know, because you're Taurus and you're Earth sign, you know good things take time, and you're willing to take that time. You're patient, and you're willing to trust in the process. Um, you're being very patient and waiting for your harvest. You're waiting for the child to come, or if you invested into a certain stock or some money, you're looking at your investments and making sure that they are going to come into fruition. Um, or you're thinking about investing, and you should follow your first mind, follow your heart. Just know it's gonna take time. Nothing's gonna come fast, and especially when it comes to the stocks, you know. But just take your time and just make sure that you're investing into the right things. It's gonna be for the long term, not short term. You want some long term money, okay? That's how you look at things. You look at things for the long term, not just for the short haul, not for the quick fly by night stuff. And that's what you could be looking for in a partner too. If you don't have one, you look for somebody that's going to provide longevity, somebody that's willing to be patient with you as you're going to be patient with them, and to build and grow. And in the past, you probably learned that you were overdoing it, or you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and but now you're learning how to be more and how to preserve your energy, or you need to learn how to preserve your energy and look for things for the long term and stop just trying to push all this stuff on yourself at one time, because it's not healthy for you. You know, you could be on the brink of collapsing with all this weight of responsibilities, not only for yourself but for others. Um, but something's coming to an end. The heavy weight is about to come to an end. You reached your limit, and it's time to, or maybe somebody or you, Taurus, is pregnant, and it's about to be time to have that baby. You know, and you could be a little nervous and not knowing for sure how everything's gonna go, but you have that knowing in you that everything's gonna be fine, and all that you've been asking for is gonna come into fruition. Okay, don't feel heavy. Trust in yourself, trust in that knowing that you have, even though things don't seem clear, it don't seem like you don't know what's gonna happen. You just stay in that mindset of good things take time. To keep preserving your energy, and don't exhaust yourself. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Trust in yourself. It's a test. You're being tested right now in your faith. Like I said, trust in yourself. See the long-term view. Stop looking at the short term or the now. Look at it in the long term, because that's where the harvest is going to be. You know, if you're investing into a new job or into a new person, look at them for the long term. Don't just be asking questions for the now. You don't want a popcorn relationship. You want something that's gonna last, something that you got to seed and watch it grow and blossom. That's what you want. That's what you need to be seeking. That's what you wish to have. And like I said, you could be dating somebody that you do see a long-term relationship with, that you want to invest in, and you may be lacking the faith or inspiration to move forward with that person, or it's like you're lacking hope and faith in it, or this person is, because they feel like maybe you're taking too long and you're too busy worrying about these responsibilities and having a heavy load on your shoulder, that they feel like they feeling like it's gonna be a hopeless situation to gain longevity with you, but they trying to keep a positive thought, point of view. They trying to think for a long term. They pushing out that will for long term. They trying to persevere and be patient, because they know investing in you is gonna take time. It's gonna be, but the harvest is gonna be so sweet when it's time to collect or bring it in, the harvest. But they starting to get a little bored, okay? Or you're getting bored with having to, be so patient and wait. But at the end of the day, or if it's regards to a job, you're starting to take on more responsibility, so that way you can create some type of or so that way you can invest. You're investing into your responsibilities a little bit more heavily now, because you see things for the long term. And are you trying to have things come out for the long term so your harvest can be greater? But just know, you can put as much responsibility as you can put forth, all that energy and hard work and time and effort into your investment. But at the end of the day, it's still going to take time. So you need to have that mentality of just knowing that good things take time. All right. And you need to have faith in the situation and in yourself and in God, that all things are going to work out for your good. Don't let yourself get despaired, because you feeling a little hopeless, or you having you don't see how it can happen, or you don't see it coming as fast as you want it. Don't get discouraged. All right. And it looks like you are going to reevaluate your approach into this investment or into this person, or you have taken the time to reevaluate and forgive this person, or you worked on some forgiveness. Maybe these people who were putting all this burden on your shoulders, on your weight, you learn how to forgive them and forgive yourself for taking on their responsibilities. And now you're looking out for yourself. You're preserving yourself, self-preservation. That's beautiful. And you're ready to start a new journey, a new beginning, and you're looking at things for now in the long term, and not just for a quick, fast come up. You want something that's going to be long term, something that's going to seed and grow and blossom over time. That's actually going to, have you feeling a little bit more. It gives you more hope. You're gonna follow your instead of being Instead of following your ego, you're going to follow your intuition now. And you have this new sense of renewal and forgiveness. Now you're able to receive because you released those burdens and those responsibilities that you were overdoing, or they had you feeling heavy. You relinquish those things now. That's awesome how that goes along with your affirmation. You release those burdens and or those people, you know what I mean, that were being really heavy on your heart or just taking up a lot of your time and your energy. And you heeded the call and made a judgment call to let go, to let go of all those responsibilities for other people. You learn how to let them go and say, here, take your own mess. I'm not about to be a part of this anymore. You got to do it yourself. I'm preserving my energy for my future, for my harvest, for my investments. I need to preserve for me. You know what I mean? And it was a test, but you overcame that test, and you say, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna forgive them, and I'm gonna forgive myself for putting on all this extra weight, and for me taking over and I'm gonna forgive them for pushing their burdens onto me. Okay, and this decision is what's gonna bring you to like this new awakening period, where you have like this new free spirit and this new beginning to, see things ripen and come to harvest. This sense of freedom and relief from what was burdening you. Okay, and you have like, now you see things in a more idealist. Your ideals have changed. You're ready to be more spontaneous. You're ready for new beginnings. Or like I said, if you are pregnant or you expecting, your baby's about to come soon, and it's going to be a new life story that you guys are going to create together with you and your partner and you and your family. And don't feel hopeless. Don't have any type of, don't lose faith, because everything is going to work out just fine, and you know that. Don't listen to what nobody else is telling you. Don't allow yourself to feel overwhelmed or burdened, or feeling like you're in despair, or have negative thoughts based off what they project, because they projecting their thoughts and their fears onto you. Don't allow that. Even if it's the doctor, don't allow that, because everything's gonna be well. And you know that, and you trusting in yourself, and you standing strong in it, and that's what's gonna help you relinquish this negativity, um, this despair and feeling of hopelessness. You trusting in yourself and your intuition, and not what others are telling you, and not what's going on around you, or this feeling of heaviness. You're gonna allow it to. You're gonna remove yourself from that, and you're gonna feel renewed. You're gonna have a rebirth after you have your child, and after you relinquish this despair. You're gonna have this sense of renewal, this sense of rebirth, this new life story to create with you and your family, and it's gonna be new beginnings. You're gonna have this new innocent child that you're gonna care for, that you're gonna invest in, and all good things are coming into fruition. Just preserve your energy, preserve that ideal that all good things will take time, and that's all that you need to do, and walk in faith and know that everything that is for you shall be. All right, and don't be paralyzed by fear anymore. Don't restrict yourself. Open up, be free. All right. Yeah, because that overdoing it, or that heaviness that you were carrying, caused you to have a lot of isolation and just and a lot of restrictions, and caused you to feel a little lonely. But now that you're walking in faith, or now that you're going to be walking in faith, you're going to have this new energy, this new attitude, this new carefree, adventurous, spontaneous type of spirit that you're going to be walking in after you went through a period of being a little lonely, just putting yourself into your work, gaining more and more responsibilities, even to the point where you were overdoing it. It was just that you were trying to, I don't know, it's just like you were just being a little antisocial, which I don't blame you. You know what I mean? I don't blame you when you just feeling heavy like this. But that's over with now, or it's gonna be over with. And you could have been dealing with all this is about you though. Honestly, is what I'm getting from it. Or a fire sign, like I said, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But yeah. Yeah, because now you're going to be more open, more communicative, talkative, witty. You're going to be more daring, okay? You all right? But still, work on that, work on that patience too, that self-preservation, all right? Just remember, it takes time for the harvest to grow in, okay? But still move forward with hope and faith and knowing that soon your harvest will come. Soon your child will be here. Soon you will find somebody that you want to marry. Soon the person will marry you. Soon you'll be free from whatever that's burdening you once it comes to a completion. Just don't give up. Don't break. Don't collapse. Don't give up. Don't be paralyzed by fear or due to negativity around you. No, stay strong. Stay true. Stay patient and focused, and all things should be well. You're gonna experience a new beginning soon, in love, or um, and you might become pregnant if you've been wanting to get pregnant. You're just gonna have new beginnings. Once you make a decision about how you're gonna complete this heavy load that you've been carrying around, how you're gonna complete this sense of paranoia or restrictive ways, this antisocial thing that you got going on. Free yourself from that. Open yourself up. Be more talkative, okay? Because that's what's going to bring new beginnings for you. This new free spirit towards your way, all right? It's a test of your faith. Don't ignore the call. Pay attention to what God is trying to show you and open you up to, because these are the ways that you grow, that you learn, all right? So thank you, Taurus, for listening, and have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Bye.